4. Can you guys see? Yeah, thumbs up. Okay. All right. Close the door. Knox is crying. Good times. Okay. 5 strategies to never miss a month of Success Club. What just happened? Sorry. Okay. Treat your business like a real business, even, oh my God, Yuri's coming on? Oh shit. Even if you don't do this full time. I heard this a couple months ago and I thought it was genius. Because I feel like a lot of people who come into this business that don't do this full time, they don't treat it like a real business because it's just like, a side hustle or a hobby or whatever. So they don't take it as serious as someone who did this full time. It makes total sense. Well, listen to this perspective. If you have a job, hold on, who is not muted? Riley, what's going on?
Oh, it's me. I'm talking to Owen. He was asking me how to work the oven.
Oh, sorry. No, I think it's Riley too. Okay. She's connecting to audio. All right. Anyways, if you have a job, I guarantee you show up every day that you're on the schedule to work, even on the days you don't feel like it. Am I right? Like, in your mind, you have no choice but to show up. Do the same with this business. That's not hard. It's hard not living up to your full potential and settling in life and living with unfulfilled dreams. That's tough. Stop viewing this business as just social media. It'll pay you like a real business if you start treating it like one. And it really will. The reason I say stop viewing it as just social media, because I feel like a lot of people do that too. They're like, oh, it's just social media. Like, I don't got to show up. You treat it as like this thing that you used to treat it as before you even started this business. And you have to look at it like you are the CEO of your business, whether you have one girl on your team or 10 girls on your team, like you are the CEO of your business. This is your business and you've got to treat it like one. And also, I also want to say is I want everyone's ears on right now because I know I'm going to call out like at least 5 of you with this. Stop getting so distracted by people's stories that you never have the time for your own business. This happens way more than it should. I know it does. I see it happening. I've seen it happen in person over the weekend. It happened to Brittany. Much love, but I know it happens and it used to happen to me. And I know it can be such a distraction because they're at the fucking top. And when you go to connect with people, you go to search for people, you got your favorite people up there in the bubbles. It's distracting. I get it. But you got to make that a work in progress or you're never going to get over that. And I guarantee you that the majority of you waste so much time looking at other successful people when you could be putting that time towards your own business and actually getting to where you want it to be. And if you haven't done one thing on your tracker, you shouldn't be scrolling and watching other successful people unless you don't care about your business. But that's your choice. So think about that. The next time you go to do that, just think about what I just said. Because I think that could be a huge game changer for like a lot of you. It was a game changer for me. And I know if, you watch people on social media, they're way successful than you, but like, if you haven't done your work, you're never going to get to where they are. And that's probably why you're watching them, because you look up to them. So just remember that. Next. This is huge. This is fucking huge. Are you making this about yourself or others? The moment you start making this business all about you and how you feel, this business gets really hard because you've now taken the focus off of the sole purpose of this business. So some things, if you're feeling this way, it means you're making this business all about you and your feelings. I don't feel like showing up today. My voice doesn't matter. People don't want to watch this. People aren't listening. No one cares. I'll do this tomorrow. People won't notice if I show up or not. I'm too repetitive. I don't know what to talk about. You're making all of this business about yourself and your feelings. That is not what this business is about whatsoever. So if you ever find, and I get in this too, I totally get down this rabbit hole sometimes. And when I do, I snap out of it. I'm like, no, this is not the purpose of this business. The purpose of this business is to make it about other people. And in that case, you would be feeling like I really am making a difference. People are waiting for me to show up. People love watching me. People love what I have to offer. This post is going to help my business. She needs this. I'm going to show up with value today. My voice and what I have to say matters. And I add value just by being me. See how those are totally different? And when I also want you guys to put in the chat, do you ever go down the rabbit hole of feeling like and making this about yourself? We all do. We all do. So you guys can all say yes. We all do from time to time. But I really want you guys to start working on when you do have those feelings, be like, you know what, I'm just making this about myself. I really am. And switch the focus to, I'm going to go help the people because they need me. And this is why I'm doing this in the first place. And if you have to screenshot this or whatever, if you have to make those into affirmation cards, freaking do it. Do it. It's the only way you're going to get out of that headspace. And it's not a good place to live. And you will literally begin to hate everything about this business if you live there for a while. Next. And also, I just have to say, when you live in this energy, you're not attracting shit. You're not attracting anything. You're not hitting Success Club. You probably feel like a failure when you're thinking this way. And when you let go and you stop controlling and you're having fun and you're not living in your head, all of a sudden, people are coming to you. Why? Because you literally let go. You let go and you let go of the outcome and you were just living in the moment and you were doing what you started this business in the first place. You just were doing those things. You were doing the things that brought you joy and what this business is really about. And you started flourishing. Imagine that. Next, this is huge, guys. This is huge. Check your bod renewals every month and reach out to all of them. Such an easy way to get Success Club points. And if you ever see Carolyn, she always has huge Success Club numbers. It's because she has tons of recurring customers throughout the years and she gets like all of them to sign up. So bod upgrade emails. I have a great email. If you, I updated this year actually. So if you do not have that script, please let me know in the chat so I can send it to you after this. And I'm actually going to go in the back office right now and show all of you guys how to do this. I'm sure Kenzie knows how, but besides that, I don't think any of you guys know how to do this. And you know, it's like $40 off right now to upgrade their total solution pack. So it's a win-win for you. And if you have someone that's membership is about to renew, say you signed up, even someone that had for example, perfect example, this girl, she was a customer, literally had like 4 rounds of 6-month memberships on me. Like she originally signed up with just Beachbody On Demand, 6-month membership. Don't want to do the year, don't want to do the supplements. And she did that every time. And she spent so much more than if she would have did the yearly. And so this time around, like, girl, I showed her the amount. It'll tell you like how many rounds that they've done that. And I added up. I'm like, you spent this much money. You spent more than if you would have signed up for the annual. Got a couple friends to sign up because you've already got killer results and got supplements on top of that. You've never tried those. She was like, let's do it. My Success Club. That's how I locked in Success Club last month. So let me show you how to do this. Hopefully my computer doesn't say low storage because that'll suck. If it does, I'll just send a screenshot of how to do this. After, oh my God, it's still. And I know, Jaden, this will be good for like future reference, but like Brittany, Kenzie, obviously, Kelly, if you signed up, well, you signed up with me this time, so not really sure. But anyways, future reference, or for now, you guys know how to do this, and you have to do this every month. So I need to go in like probably tomorrow and see whose membership's about to renew in September and reach out to them. So essentially you're reaching out to them with this script, telling them that their membership is about to renew on whatever date and tell them what their options are to upgrade. And they either respond or they don't, but most of the time they do. And if they do, they cancel their current membership and you resend the share cart, you get the Success Club point. So. Okay, so if you go under reports and go to subscription orders. And then, guys, I'm sorry. Is it really doing this right now? Okay. Well, we got halfway there. I'm so sorry. My computer's never done this. But anyways, you go to reports and then subscription orders. And you'll see like this doesn't really make sense right now, but you'll see like all these options like the supplements, and then you'll see body, and you drag body to the box and it'll filter, like it'll tell you their name, their email, when their subscription is going to renew. And if it renews, like in September, reach out to them. And like I said, I'll send you the script, or I'll make sure I reach out to all of you guys. So you have that. Next strategy. I love this one too. Encourage satisfied clients to refer friends and family members to you. You could message them this tomorrow, and I'm actually going to freaking do this because I just came up with this today, actually. Hey, friend, or you can say their name, whatever. I know you're not interested in the business right now. Totally get it. This is not for everyone, but I have a feeling you likely know some people I could help. I'd love for them to be a part of this too. Do you have any friends or family members in mind who are looking to earn an extra income or just join the way you did? And also, if you refer someone to me, I will send you a thank you gift in the mail. So doing like an incentive at the end. And I also put a note with this too. I won't say this with it. Not only does this increase your Success Club numbers, but also strengthens your relationship with them. And I think it would make them feel good that you reached out to them, because if they're loving it, but they're not sharing it, but you are, selfish, right? And not hate, but like if they're loving the products, they're in your fitness community, they're killing it, but they don't want to do the business, they need to be referring people to you. Brooke Waters, you guys know her. She's in the Strong Sisterhood. She's referred like 4 people to me this year, and 2 of them have signed up. Dara, she's referred like 3 people to me. Abby Tricase, she's referred like 2 people to me. So, like I said, you're building the relationship, and these girls are like, I don't want to do the business, but like my upline kills it. She has amazing community. I know, my friend's looking for results, and I know she can help you, type of thing. So make sure you do this. Make sure you do this to your customers who don't want anything to do with the business. And lastly, follow-ups. Follow-ups. The magic is in the follow-up. You should have follow-ups every damn day if you're inviting consistently. You should never go a day without a follow-up. There's no way. There is no way, because you should have follow-ups from 3 days ago, a week ago, a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, however long you've been in this business. People who are watching your story, you're following up with them. People who are liking your posts, you're following up with them. Like, the only new invites I do are new followers. Everything else is like a follow-up or re-invite. So this is a great one. Follow up with your people who never completed their share card. You can also find this in the back office, the people who never ordered. This happens to me before a lot, where they're so ready. Yes, in the share card, they tell you their products and they never order. And you follow up with them, they never get back to you. Okay, those people. So you can find them if you go to share cart, like you're finding a share cart or sending a share cart in the back office, and then you go to cart status, and it'll tell you like who's viewed the cart, who hasn't viewed, who you've sent it to and they haven't purchased. But you would say, hey, I see you never processed your order on, it'll tell you the date. Is there any further questions you had, uncertainties? Were you waiting for next payday or something else? If you complete this purchase within the next 24 hours, you'll receive a free one-on-one call with me, which I only offer to women who have already joined and are showing up every day on their journey. That's fire. I just came up with that, and I'm actually going to send that out to like everyone. I've never reached out. Like, I've never went into my cart status and like message those people. I don't know. I'm always in the DMs, but I'm going to start doing this. So be on standby. What I mean by that is like, perfect example. When you send a share card, don't be like, okay, I sent it. Okay, they're never going to respond. But if you're like, hold on. Email sent, let me know as soon as your order processes so I can send you your checklist to success and get you started with your first program. Use code at checkout for $20 off. Be like, let them know that you're right there. When you send information on the business. Let them know. Email sent, I sent it through email or whatever. I'll check back in a couple of days if I don't hear back from you before then. Sound good? Question mark. And they're always like, sounds good. They know in the back of their mind, if they don't watch it in 48 hours, that I'm going to be following up with them. Because you should never be waiting a week to follow up with someone after you send them the information. That's way too long. If you're trying to grow a business, you have to be on people and not be annoying. But like 3 days after you send like a quick video, that's plenty of time. People are on social media all the time. They have time to watch a 10-minute video. You're not annoying. If you come to a point where you feel like you're dragging them, you know, you're going to start feeling that feeling sometimes with people, almost like you're trying to like persuade them at this point, or like just completely dragging them. Usually what I've been saying lately to those people is just like, would you be down to check out all the options and joining? That's really what I say. Like the cheaper price options, any way to get them in the door at this point. And that's been working so well. And then another huge tip, if you really want to grow your business, is start getting on calls with people who are interested in the business. If you need a presentation for this, I have it. I can send it to you and you can set up your own Zoom and start doing calls with people. Just be like, I have, you know, I'm a mom. I have about 15 minutes right now. We can hop on a call, or just get their phone number. I mean, that's personal too. If you're a mom and you don't have time to get on Zoom. If someone is down to do a call with you, they will more than likely join, even if they just want to join to work on themselves. So even if they don't want to do the business, if they're like, I am so interested in this, and you feel like they have like a lot of questions, just get on a call with them and sign the deal right there. Let me make sure I didn't have any more notes over here. And something else I want to say with invites is, unless you're literally slaying your stories and posts every day, you should be inviting 10 to 20 people 5 days a week, period. That is so easy. Ask Brittany. We went to a coffee shop this past weekend. I was literally giving her people to invite from her followers. I literally went through her followers. I was like, invite this girl, invite this girl. You've never invited this girl, invite this girl. And we invited 10 people in like 3 minutes. And then I went pee. I came back. I was like, Brittany, what are you doing? And she was like, I got distracted on my stories. And I'm like, exact. And it was actually like a great mentor session, because I realized is like, she's not the only one getting distracted by stories. And so that's why I said that in the beginning of this call. But don't tell me this is hard. It's not hard. You can send 10 invites out in 3 minutes if you're not in your head. So if you can get out of your head and send it just as quickly as you can copy and paste it, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But when you think about it, you look at her pictures, you think like, would she want this? Would she not? Then this business is going to suck. It's going to suck. You're not going to want to send invites. You're going to hate this so much. Just send it. Just send the invites and run. That's all I have to say. Let me make sure I didn't.
Helpful, because you made it seem so easy. I like literally, like within like maybe 10 minutes, I had invited like 50 people, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, I've never done this before in my life. And you were just like, yeah, you were like, it's not that hard. You're like, if they have a cute picture and they don't have a link tree, just invite them. And I was like, okay. Then I